Can you name 10 famous women? Yeah.
But like not their own names.
J.K.
LMNOP.
Onassis.
Nice. Good one. So welcome.
She's a queen in my books.
Welcome to our show. This is a little show we like to call How Did You Get There 2.0. Today, we had some technical difficulties, so if you were watching before, you get to hear a little bit again. If you weren't, welcome to another episode of How Did You Get There with your hosts, Stephen and Jeffrey Graham. This is a show where we're critical of thoughts, ideas, opinions, and beliefs, and not necessarily the people that hold them.
Sometimes we say some hinky things. That's what I said last time, right?
No, that's close enough.
No, my name is Brett Kahn.
No, very good. Sorry, yeah. Got it.
It always was Brett Kahn.
Shaka. Never mind.
Yeah, so these we'll say some things that are, and those are our opinions, not Jess FM, JessTV, anyone named Jess.
It could be Sean. Yell Sean. Sean. There we go.
Kingston. Mendez.
Coombs. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
P did it.
Yeah, so it's not.
So hold us accountable
the
for
things that we say are the,
sweets, right?
It's our things. Yeah, don't blame Jess. He has no control over the words coming out of our mouth.
Nope.
We barely have control over the words coming out of our mouths.
Yep.
So, do you have any favorite Hanukkah movies?
Not off the top of my head. The 10 Commandments. So
Handel's Messiah is not a Christmas song.
No, very good. Good point.
Right? We play it at Christmas time.
Because Messiah.
A lot, because the Messiah. But it's not about him being born. It's about
the magic food.
It's about his resurrection. It's about the whole redemption arc, not the birth, and not the backstory. And you know what? As I think about this, and I think about Star Wars,
of course, as one does
this time of year, especially the Star Wars Christmas.
Oh, hey, that's the one with Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, and they go visit Chewie and his family,
and they have Christmas. And a really long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, there was already Christmas.
Christmas is eternal. Infernal?
I don't know. We're going to keep it the year round. That's like Sorry Mary, but that birth all year.
So
Bible literalism for fun.
So pregnant from about Easter. Birth of Christmas. Son dies 3 months later.
That pretty much.
Okay, 33 years and 3 months later. But you do it over and over again. It's gonna. That sounds rough.
That does sound terrible. Like year upon year, celebrate that birth.
Right. So
we all celebrate births a year.
Quite often, when you think about Christianity, Christianity is really celebrated around the whole notion of there was this guy, who was just the savior to some, and died for our sins.
Yes.
Et cetera, and that's the important part. And that's like the original Star Wars trilogy. And then, sometime later, they went, you know what? He had to come from somewhere to back we're really gonna lean in.
It's like the parallels are so good in my brain right now.
We're gonna lean into this whole backstory thing and really just pump up Christmas, like the birth of Christ.
Like the parallel there. So in the Vader lore, his mom didn't actually have sex to make that baby. There were
send in the clones,
non-physical entities. The midichlorians impregnated her, and she gave birth, much like the Virgin Mary story. I also want to point out that the Djej are like a group of spiritual wizards from Egyptian mythology, and the difference in spelling is put a D in front of the word Jedi.
Huh. Right, so thus through most Christianity, we have elevated the birth as like a key element in the Christianic story.
Yeah,
which is great. It is absolutely a thing that has propelled most European culture for centuries.
Yes. And like I get like the importance of the birth within that framework, in that it is God's choice to make this sacrifice at that time. Like, it's not a little choice that he made. He's giving his only... He could make more. He's giving his only... Because the Almighty should be able to make at least one more kid.
I mean, but I put everything I had into this one project.
Right? I put all eggs in baskets. It didn't work, so I drowned them. Except 8. But then, like, that didn't work, so I sent my only son. But now...
what a disappointment he was.
That guy.
33 years, and that's all he could do with himself.
Dude couldn't even swim. He just walks across the water.
Like, I was listening to the story of some newfies who probably wish they could have done that instead of being lost at sea for 52 hours.
Mm-hmm.
They survived. All 7 people on the boat survived.
Yay.
The boat caught fire.
Nice. That is the worst. Of the things that might happen to you, that is one of the worst.
There is so much water there, but you can't put it out.
No, you sink your boat.
Try.
You could sink your boat if you're not careful.
Yeah, but they managed to all get.
You sort of crawl around away from the fire side of the boat,
and they got onto their life raft, which also had singe marks in it.
Mm-hmm.
It was one with a tent on it.
Common,
especially if you're in the Arctic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and they come with water cans and heaters.
Yeah, and they survived on sips of water. They thought somebody would hear their mayday and come get them. Within like 3 to 5 hours, maybe. They were hopeful.
Yep.
Yeah, but 52 hours later, they were fine. They smoked the 1 pack of cigarettes they were able to save in the first hour.
For sure. Oh my god.
Right. And I forget how I got on this tangent. But they were happy to be saved. People were very happy
to be saved.
All 7. Everybody survived. Nobody even broke a leg. 2 people couldn't swim. They didn't want to jump. Well, you can burn to death, or you can jump in the water, and we'll fish you back out if you miss the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Okay, I can do that. Yeah. So the topic for today,
we were on the analogy.
We were on
the Star Wars analogy.
The Star Wars analogy, but which was not really what the topic was. But I mean, it kind of
points to the topic.
Points to the topic, which was I said, hey, be it resolved that the secular elements of Christmas are more important than the spiritual, and I think that probably that's. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Some of you may have heard me say this. That's a very divisive thing to say. Like, there's a lot of people who are like, Jesus is the reason for the season. And it must be true because it rhymes.
Yes.
If the glove doesn't fit, the person is probably not guilty.
I
think that's what Johnny Cochran said.
That's true. Even OJ was surprised it didn't fit.
Weird. It was his glove.
Was it? It didn't fit.
Oh, it doesn't fit. I can't get it on my hand. It must not be... Oh, I got it for Christmas from somebody who didn't know my hand size.
That's right.
Yeah. And that's what's important.
Knowing your hand size? Or getting gifts you want? Giving. So, there, if I'm going to desecularize or incorporate the two, God gave his son, we give the gift as well. Like more
so what
like
do the Magi have to do with anything then?
I don't know.
A bunch of foreigners
from the east saw a star in the east, made it west to where Jesus was born.
Yeah, and brought presents.
I do love Christmas miracles. Yep. Gold, frankincense, and pampers.
No, polysporin.
Polysporin. Murder. Sorry.
Canestin. For diaper rash. Sorry, myrrh.
Yeah, for diaper rash. Same idea. So we can drown out the animal smells, pay for the hotel bill, and keep away diaper rash. Gold, frankincense, and myrrh.
Yep. Yeah.
Looks like Frankenstein, but smells better. Frankincense.
We could have like a Murray Christmas.
I don't know if I could afford such a thing, but
Bill Murray?
Bill.
Bill Murray Christmas. It's just full of craters. Have you ever seen the close-up of his nose?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, poor guy. Right, so...
Dare to not see Christian Bale's mole ever again. Sorry.
I'm Mole Man. Where's the trucks?
I went to the Christian Bale School of Acting.
To be or not to be.
Back to the topic.
Bail out. Right, so if you do my disingenuous man on the street interview.
Oh yes, we did the.
What do you like most about Christmas?
So I like the feeling of family and togetherness and the giving of gifts, the sharing of food, and I like getting gifts, and it's fun to have some time off work so I can spend that with my friends and family.
Thank you. This is the microphone.
Because these don't work.
Certainly not for a man on the street interview. And that is probably the.
I was pretty nice, but
I'm going to stereotype that. Call that the stereotype of the answer that you would get asking pretty much anyone in.
Pretty much friends and family, I think, is what people find important this time of year. If you were to just ask them,
yeah,
I bet you that's your 70% answer.
Yeah. I don't think that in a man on the street interview, anyone's going to say, "What is the most important thing to me about Christmas is celebrating the birth of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ." Now, it might be the most important thing, even to that person, any of those people, but they won't say it.
No, yeah, I don't.
Right?
I don't think I've had that I mean, unless that is the setup question, if we're someone intensely Christian were to say, well, what do you think the purpose of Christmas is? That's a different question than what does Christmas mean to you?
Or what is the most important thing about Christmas to you?
Yeah. And then, so yeah, exactly. Right? I mean, I'm conflating meaning, purpose, and importance.
Yeah, well, and people do. We're imprecise with our language. We don't word stuff goodly all the time.
No, yeah, no.
I was talking to a young fellow recently and about this particular topic, and the answer I think was what, Sean? Societal? Cultural. Christmas is less spiritual and more cultural in our neck of the woods, anyway.
Are you the young fella? Damn kids, get out of my Jello tree. Hip reference, and you'll love it if you figure it out.
Hey, you kids, get out of my roofie tree.
Same reference. Same kids.
Hey.
Chubby Albert.
Ooh, sorry.
Oh. The darkness hits.
We'll after these messages, we'll be right back. Do you suffer from a mouth that will not stop?
Athlete's tongue?
Try our new tried and true
Shut the fuck up.
STFU. STFU is not recommended by most physicians. See your doctor for details.
May cause impotence.
May cause constipation and diarrhea.
Yes.
Right, so I like Christmassy things. Many Christmassy things.
I like notions that come around from Christmas, like some of our man on the street answers. I like hanging out with friends and family. I find Christmas avails that opportunity.
I love the baggage. I'm using. I don't mean that as negatively as it's going to sound. I love that the emotional blackmail that comes with Christmas.
That's way better than
societally gives us the time and space to do the thing that we want to do all the time. Like, I want to spend lots of time with my friends and family. I want to
eating good food, drinking good drink.
I want to occasionally access. I want to play games and take time and not just always be working.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Oh, those are all things that I really, really want. I tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Ziggy zig. And if
it's ziggy zag.
Gotcha. And if it weren't for the cultural the cultural blackmail that is the Christmas season, we wouldn't be given the time. We wouldn't feel like we could take the time. There's a whole lot of other things in the way we run our society. Like we can't live. We all can't live as if it's all first year college.
True.
Right. I don't think that we should be. I really don't think we should be.
Like work would not get done if every day actually was Christmas.
Right. Because Christmas is a holiday.
Mm-hmm. It's a holy day, and it should be happy. Happy holy day.
Do shepherds not work on Christmas?
No. Their sheep are very kind about that. They know it's a holiday, so they all just hang out.
How about dairy ranchers, dairy farmers?
It's weird to me too.
Dairyers.
They're
the cows just don't need to be milked on
a holiday.
On a holiday.
Even the Mormons have a phrase called "pulling the horse out of the mud."
I bet you a lot of people have that phrase. What does it mean in Mormon speak?
Yeah, it means that sometimes something comes up that is going to require work, although work is prohibited on that day.
Right. So you got to do what you got to do.
Sometimes you just got to do a thing to get the thing done because it cannot wait to be not the Sabbath for that thing to happen.
Cool.
Yeah. Like, and if your doctor doesn't not deliver the baby, he's not like, keep that baby in till tomorrow.
Cross your legs.
Just cross your legs till Monday.
Cross your legs and hope to live.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dirty and true. So then, Christmas is more important in a secular vein in that, Christmas is more important in a spiritual way because it is foundational to that belief system that event happened. That is one of the three. I think they have three big cornerstones. It's his birth, his death, his resurrection that are the big ones, right?
Yeah.
And then the whatever stories about him in the meantime are also important, kind of.
Loaves and fishes. I love the loaves and fishes. Somebody on the was talking about it. Probably, I think it was Grumpy Sociologist was.
I love Byron.
Yeah. I think it was on about.
I hate when he points stuff out because A, it's his specialty, and B, it's sad.
Yeah. I think it was. I don't remember who, or he was commenting on it. It was something about the loaves and fishes story. I'm like, yeah. To my mind, that's bone button borscht.
Stone soup.
It's stone soup.
Yeah.
And take your particular flavor of that. It's like Jesus said, "Yeah, I can feed y'all. I've got this one rock, but boy, this stone soup would be a whole lot better if somebody had a loaf or a fish."
Mm-hmm.
And suddenly, amongst the hordes, they went, "Yeah, I guess I could share this bit."
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be better for everybody if I do this one little piece. And to me, that's a cool community building story. It doesn't require divinity. It requires minimal self-sacrifice for maximal social gain. So Christmas, where we just give up a little tiny bit to make everybody else feel slightly better, but everybody does it, so everybody tends to feel a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
And perhaps it is spiritually or religiously or divinely inspired, but it is secularly implemented and enjoyed.
Because I don't think it matters which denomination of Christian, or even that you're a Christian, to enjoy that sentiment.
Yeah.
To partake in that gift.
So, a lot of people donate to the food bank.
I am one.
at Christmas.
I do that less at Christmas than any other time of year.
I also donate to food banks, also less at Christmas than any other time of year.
They do get baby formula from me at Christmas.
Yep. Stuff.
That's a spendy one, you guys.
Yeah.
That one hurt. That pushed up the grocery bill.
Yep. Right,
but I get it. I can afford it. Someone else can't. Let's feed a baby.
and people say, well, I'm giving to the food bank because it's Christmas time.
Yeah,
People say that.
It's true. I've heard
it's true
them.
it's true that they say that.
There's a ramp up. There's city campaigns. There's business campaigns.
There was a train coming through town.
Isn't that
with the
not
bare naked
yet?
ladies? Oh, this last night, Sean?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's right.
Yep. We're just going to keep involving him whether he wants to be involved or not.
He gets to be.
Yeah. One day he's going to stick his thumb up in the camera frame, and then
Sorry.
you know that we're not just like
we're
playing
bringing in
puppets.
another camera, and then we'll just do one of those quick cuts. I used to work at the old Shaw. I understand fading. I can do it. I can do that crazy 80s circle that would like, and I could put like a head circle of you in the corner, like you were a gamer and we're the game. We'd do all that. Picture in picture.
Yeah, a little bit of pip.
Diagonal fades, like we're.
Nice.
I love when they used to do that in movies, like Krull. Anyway.
Oh, Krull. Oh, Lord. Favorite Christmas movie.
It is about giving and overcoming evil.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I think the important parts about Christmas that we celebrate, all the things that we do, proportionally, are the things that aren't the churchy bits. Like even for churchy people.
Even for churchy people, they probably spend more time gift wrapping, decorating their home, even if it's not a Christmas tree, because Yule or whatever you're like. I'm not going to get into. It doesn't matter to me which tradition spawned which other tradition. Just acknowledge that they're kind of interwoven, and let's move on. But I think that Christian people, when I was one, I would do the midnight mass.
Yep.
Right.
It was very filling.
Yeah.
Like emotionally and filling.
It did its chore.
Yep.
Right. It reminded me of the event. It made me think about Jesus at this time of year.
Hence the baby formula.
That's right. Maybe that's where that's the holdover. Yeah, starving baby any time of year, terrible. Going into winter just seems worse. That's actually more the timing for me.
Yeah.
Is the weather change. It just happens.
Were they milk cows in those in the manger?
They were probably dairy goats.
Dairy goats, yeah. So if they were leaky goats, there could have been whey in the manger.
Yes, I just spent 6 months with a leaky goat. As if we both got there at the same time. 6 months with a leaky goat. Oh, Jesus. Sorry, didn't mean to bring you up in vain. Oh no, actually no, that was but in the vein of the conversation.
VEIGN.
Yep. Saying God, that's a job title. It's like yelling doctor.
Doctor.
That's not a name. I guess it could be.
Can't you see him burning?
Doolittle. His first name is Doctor.
Benjamin Doolittle, I think.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know.
Benny Doolittle.
Wow. So
I agree there, though. I think our premise sits that even your most religious people, they're
broad strokes religious,
aren't going to spend as much time in the spiritual realm of Christmas as they are in the secular fun of Christmas.
The secular trappings.
I think that's true. Even just cooking the stupid bird is probably going to take you 6 hours versus the actual total number of hours you're going to spend in church that day.
When I go into a church at this time of year, I see it decorated with boughs and flowers and poinsettias and whatever all else.
Evergreen.
They are
the symbol of
the evergreen things and the symbols of blood. Like all of those things, those are great. But I don't know that they're necessarily, like you've chosen those things, or those things were chosen historically for those reasons, and now we choose them because historically we've chosen them.
Yes. Yes.
So they cease to be directly symbolic, and they are now secondhand symbolism.
They are now marks of tradition.
Marxist tradition?
Yes. Yes. Everybody gets one. And each by their means.
Yes.
So then...
I do follow you on the X.
I'm horrible.
I
like a lane in the ham.
Yeah.
Right? Her grandmother cut the ends off the ham to cook the ham.
Yep.
And then, so her mother would cut ends off ham to cook ham. Elaine, going to cook ham, wonders, why do I cut the ends off the ham? So she cuts the ends off the ham, cooks the ham. But it comes up that night. Why do we cut the ends off the ham? Is it like a flavor thing? And grandmother speaks up and says, no, it's so the ham fits in the pan. It's true. This is a true story. And so, by tradition, they were cutting the ends off the ham. The cause of this tradition was practicality. It was just so that it fit the pan. Right. So your tradition could be that, and at least at one point was somebody's popular idea.
Yeah, and it's this is not to belittle any of the.
I'm going to a Robbie Burns night before anyone thinks I'm against tradition.
Tradition.
Yeah, like I'm not against tradition. I just want people to not hang their hats on it necessarily.
How many people in the world celebrate Robbie Burns?
Like a weirdly high number. Like the first stamp was built by the Russians. Like it's an oddly high number. I think it's 3%, 4%. Like I think it's a weirdly big number of people.
Yeah. How many people celebrate Christmas?
Oof. As the Christians would intend, or just the secular holiday that is this time of year?
As the Christians would intend.
Probably many Christians.
Probably more than 80%. Probably more than Robbie Burns, but not outstandingly more.
No.
Like, how many celebrate Diwali?
Gosh, at least 1 billion.
Right, which is like 12.5%.
20%. No, 10%. Oh yeah, 12.5. Yeah, 1 billion. Yeah, roughly. Yeah,
right,
roughly. Yeah. Assuming our population counts are good.
Yeah,
but there's roughly 1 billion
at that size. At that size,
there aren't necessarily 1 billion people in India celebrating, but there are 1 billion in here.
At that scale, the precise number doesn't really matter for the approximate percentage. Yeah. Right. So
roughly each group is about the same in celebrating the holy days.
Yeah,
I would say roughly.
Sure. So that's great, but why don't we all celebrate them all?
Why do we tend?
Right.
I mean, for the same reason, I'm not concerned about the Kali Yuga or Revelations, I guess.
Why not?
Because they aren't things in my belief system.
Oh.
I understand them. I don't agree with them.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
Oh. No, not going to make that comparison. Withdrawn.
I love the Kali Yuga, though. It makes a fine comparison. It is the end times prophecy in Hinduism.
Ooh.
Roughly every 250,000 years, there's an end and a new beginning. Yeah.
Will the next one be from the Deep Blue Sea?
No.
Baby Kali Yuga?
That would be great, though. That would have been awesome. No, apparently it's very unimpressive. It's basically inflation and contraction of the universe theory.
Ah.
Yeah. It's not even entirely out there as an idea. It's still an idea in physics and cosmology.
Isn't that the one where you fix hair and nails and stuff?
Yes, cosmology department.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. That's.
So if you're tuning in now and wondering what we're talking about,
so are we.
This is How Did You Get There? I think we're halfway through. I don't know, because we restarted.
We restarted, so we might run a little over the normal time.
What time did we restart? So we're close to halftime. How did you get there? Show where we're critical of thoughts, ideas, opinions, and beliefs, not necessarily those who hold them.
These opinions, beliefs, and ideas that we are critical of and are sharing are ours.
And we're being pretty critical of them today, too.
Yeah, a little bit.
Right, like
I'm going to go home and cry when we're done.
In my Christmas cake with my eggnog and my mulled wine.
Drunk in my eggnog. Salty eggnog.
I made mulled wine last year for Christmas.
Yes.
I make mulled wine every year because I like, even if I don't drink it, I just love it when it makes it
I love
smell
the
real
smell.
nice. And so
I have a winning mango wine that's going in my mulled wine this year. We'll just see how that.
I made much more than I needed last year, and much more than I could drink. Because by the time that everything settles down, it's mostly just me drinking, and I'm good at it. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm
no amateur.
Yeah,
okay, you are. You do it and for the love of it. I
do it for the love of it.
He doesn't get paid for his drinking.
No, I do it in celebration of Ahmet.
Festival of Dionysus.
Dionysus. I hardly know Anesis. So I put it into growlers.
Of course.
Crank the lid on real tight. Put it down in the wine cellar.
I
brought them back up this year. Chugged one of them into the slow cooker. Fired it up, and it's good. Super mellow, not very boozy. I'm gonna add some booze to it.
I recommend port.
Yeah, I think so.
That's always my buff up the extra alcohol when I don't have enough Hutterite wine.
Yeah, I have vodka. I have so much vodka for so many reasons. Well, the first reason, for two reasons.
Caesars?
No. My sister-in-law and her husband sold their house and bought a boat and couldn't take it with them. But they bought it at Costco, like the giant Costco urn of vodka. And then he quit drinking and she quit drinking for various and sundry reasons.
I'll tell you, getting seasick puts you off drinking for quite a while.
And also they couldn't take all their booze with them. It was impractical to take it to put it on the boat.
Yeah.
And also where do you keep it?
Yep.
So we inherited it all.
You strap it to the cabin.
I used so much. I used as much as I could to make limoncello. Turned out really well. Nice. I would do it again, but I didn't know what to do with the lemons. I was gonna make curd. I like lemon curd.
Me too, but I mean, like with leftover from limoncello.
Well, because the limoncello only uses the peel.
Yeah.
And then what do I do with the lemon on the inside?
Oh, the lemon goop? Yeah.
Like the pulp and all that.
But you need the zest for your curd to work out. Never mind.
Yeah, that's the problem. Anyway, yeah, so I had that, but then, and I used about half of the jug. And then the other, and I topped up the jug because when Dorothy got married, we got lots of alcohol for the bar, and we went through 0 ounces of vodka in an entire evening of wedding. Nobody had a vodka drink.
They had a lager drink. They had a whiskey
drink. Cider drink. They sang the songs that remind me of the good times.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, Danny boy. Oh, Danny girl.
I believe that one's Marlena. Sorry.
Marlena.
So about Christmas.
Right. So anyway, I've got this vodka that I'm going to put into, because otherwise it tastes really good, and I don't want to wreck the flavor of the thing that has been sitting mellowing for a year. So anyway,
I always pour off my leftover mulled wine, run it through coffee filter, because
it's got goo.
Yep. And then it sits in a jar. So I treat it. It's like I do the sourdough version of mulled wine.
Well, and that's
like I've got a starter,
and that's where I live. And so for me, it's a tradition for me to do this, to always have mulled wine at the Christmas time.
I feel like I've got that next notch because I'm using our parents' thing that they used to do the mulled wine in. Right? I'm doing this like 70s percolator, and it's beautiful olive drab green plastic.
It is great,
but it works. It works just splendiferously. I'm tempted to get a new one that's bigger because I find myself having to refill this one during our festivities.
Yeah. So that kind of tradition. Oh, the
Christmas crackers.
Christmas crackers.
That seems to be a tradition.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we have some weird family traditions.
The phantom clam.
The phantom clam is probably my favorite.
I think this is like some brilliance of my parents at the time, because early on in this woke movement that we're living in now, they used to call it political correctness. You did not wish to be perceived being politically incorrect. And being a receiving home, we took in a bunch of children from a variety of backgrounds. And so, weirdly, and it took me so long to attach all these things.
To put it all together.
We have this thing called the Phantom Clam, but it always just signed things PC. And everyone knows clams love cheese, so if you wanted something at Christmas, you would leave a note for the Phantom Clam in the cheese drawer of your refrigerator.
So
when
the Phantom Clam came by to have cheese, as clam is wont to do,
they would take the note.
Yes,
or the clam would take the note.
The clam would take the note,
and then no one
or not.
But that way you would know. You would have an idea. People would have a guess as to what you wanted.
Yeah.
And if your note went missing, you're probably going to get that.
Yeah, and the number of times that I saw notes sort of sitting there, and I went, "Yeah, it's been sitting there for a while." And I don't think the Phantom Clams picked that one up yet. You know what? I'm going to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Or worse, the number of times I saw my note sit there for a very, very, very long time. But I don't think the Phantom Clam's going to take this note. And so I would take the note and I would buy the thing for myself and wrap it and put it under the tree and give myself a Christmas gift.
And why not? And now you are justified because it's not really from you.
It's not from me. It's from the Phantom Clam.
It's very politically correct. Very PC.
From the PC.
Yeah.
And I love that. That's I have two Phantom Clam.
Do you? Rachel Robinson would love one.
I don't know which one I want to give up.
Mine actually broke. It got cheese. It had a cheese accident.
Oh no!
So I had to glue it back together. It's looking a little rough.
I've got one that's I've got a wooden one.
Ooh.
And I've got the Fimo one.
Yeah, I've got the Fimo one.
And I have a printout of the legend.
Ooh.
Which
I'm sure that's in our Christmas book. I just never
considered. It's got cheese stains on
it. Of course it does.
From runny cheese. the stinky cheese. Yeah. Right. So
I'm
that kind of thing.
$200 in on my cheese budget already. By the way,
the holy hand grenade.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Everything on the Christmas tree became the holy something.
Oh yeah, but the holy hand grenade was definitely just a pineapple full of the powdered candy, pixie stick powder.
Pixie stick powder in a pineapple shape. But they all of them had like a little
string on top, little hole where
you could put a string, and so we just put it on the tree.
Yeah,
as a Christmas decoration. We had the cherry. We used to have the cherry on there and a pineapple.
That is weird. Are you implying that you don't have to be given meaning at this time of year? That meaning could be made.
That is actually the implication. Is that we do things societally, culturally.
He was drinking coffee. He couldn't even be like, yeah.
Culturally. There's the yeah. That make the Christmas season meaningful all the time. So just do the thing. To me, Christmas is a grand inside joke.
Okay.
I mean, not so much a joke, but in much in the same way that there's inside jokes, or what do the kids call them? Oh, it's kind of like the vocal stems.
Oh yeah.
The things that people say because it just makes them feel happy, or what we used to say was just quoting Monty Python, which is
pretty much the same.
All of my vocal stems are quoting Monty Python.
Run away! SCTV.
Yeah, just all of those things. The action persists, the content shifts.
Yeah.
Although surprisingly, nearly 60 years later, Holy Grail is still big in the canon of vocal stems. But so is Dr. Seuss, The Grinch Who Stole Christmas, which has nothing to do with. But Christmas, it came just the same.
Yeah.
Right? But even when Christmas comes to Whoville...
It had nothing to do with the Jesus fella.
No, but it had everything to do with the things that we seem to...
It had to do with It had nothing to do with boxes or gifts. It had to do with the people and the...
The people and the sharing and the caring and the song, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, the song. The song is the word. The word is... Bird is the word. Peter, no!
Wait a minute, the eggnog's the spice? The spice is life? Never mind.
Dune.
There you go. I thought that's where you're going with. It is the word, and the word is the spice. The spice is the eggnog. Eggnog is life. It's pretty straightforward. Because pumpkin spice bad, eggnog spice good.
And we will continue to put that forward forever and ever. Eggnogium.
Eggnogium.
Yeah, we know where it comes from. We are agnostic.
Agnostic. That's very good. I'm unsure of the origins of my nog.
I'm agnostic.
Agnostic. Eggnogs.
There are others who think it would be better named Gagnog.
I mean, those are the people that lead
for the win.
That's the French literal translation is the best. Chicken milk.
Yep.
It's absolutely
lait poulet.
Lait de poule.
Lait de poule.
It is the milk of chickens.
Milk of the chicken.
And so, if you don't think French people make Canada better, you're wrong. Who doesn't miss beep? Anyway,
I was gonna put up my hands,
but you do miss.
But beep. I do miss beep.
You would love to have. There it is, you guys. It's like super sweet tang, but ready made in a carton.
Yep. But
fortified with vitamin C's and D's.
Yeah. I mean, it's no Zima.
But I don't have to wear a sweater over my shoulders to drink it. Or spoon my banana. Anyway. Just a quick question to the general public. Do you eat your banana by cutting the top off and eating it with a Sunday spoon? I don't. Apparently people do.
Huh. And by the top, you mean the bottom?
Maybe.
Because the banana grows this way in bunches, like my finger here.
No.
You
should see the picture of Gunther. It is.
And the sticky part that everybody thinks is the top is actually the bottom.
Well, that is where it grows up from, like a pine cone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. Jesus.
I just thought it was the way we held it. Made it the top or the bottom.
The top is always the one that's up.
Yep. Like a planet. Up is always this way. Wherever you are on the planet, go like this. That's up.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
In relation to the planet.
Do you realize we don't go as fast as people at the equator?
Yeah, I do know this.
Does it? I know it's probably not enough to make a relative difference for time dilation purposes.
Ooh, like if we're in the heavy magnetic zone in the middle of the Indian Ocean, would we age more quickly?
Yeah.
Maybe. Probably by like thousandths of a second in a lifetime.
I know, right?
Yeah. They did do the twin experiment though, right? Where they had a set of twins and then sent one into space.
Yep.
And he came back younger.
Well, he came back.
Well, he came back the same age as the guy that stayed on Earth. Just now their relative ages are different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. Also, I was reminded, speaking of other things that have nothing to do with Christmas, other than the celestial, the heavens.
It's life and renewal.
It's life and renewal. Yeah. The moon doesn't really go around the Earth.
Not really.
No. It really goes around the sun.
Mm-hmm.
But just like a little bit faster, a little bit slower than Earth.
Yep. Otherwise, it would be more like a satellite and falling towards Earth and missing all the time.
Yeah.
But it's not really doing that action. It's just sort of caught in Earth's spin as it orbits.
There is, yeah, if it were actually circling the Earth, its orbit would actually curve towards the sun and then away from the sun, but it never does.
No, it's kind of doing
relative to the sun. The Earth, the moon is always making the left-hand turn, as it were.
The sun also isn't in the middle.
Oh no,
it does its own little thing around the middle of the solar system because Jupiter pulls on it enough.
Yeah, we always think of it as like this disk and things are going around the disk, but really the whole thing is hurtling through space.
It's like corkscrew. It's a very cool visualization.
It's very nice.
I love it.
But that couldn't have happened by accident.
No. happened by
Jesus.
Yes, or the rollout of logical and probable consequences of the framework in which it happened. Like I have,
It's like I claim 50-50 here. Like it could be one, could be the other.
It does definitely seem like
it's a Christmas miracle.
Order is the default state of the universe as we head towards chaos. If I am to believe it, the universe is a closed system and entropic. And so, since Jesus is saving me,
Jesus saves. At first,
Geico saves you more in just 25 minutes or less than that Geico. I'm the one that wants to change the signs in the grocery store. Express lane, 9 items or fewer. Second. Or less than that. It's like, how many eggs in that carton, sir?
Yeah, but I'm not buying 12 eggs. I'm buying a carton of eggs.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
An item full of items.
I started using more and greater interchangeably. It's much more hilarious.
Kind of is.
It is greater hilarious than I thought it was going to be.
Yes.
If you can use less and fewer interchangeably, I can use more and greater interchangeably.
Words are fun. Thank you for this Christmas miracle, Jesus, that we have words.
We agreed upon some sounds.
Because deity, there wouldn't be language without deities. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus.
So Christmas miracles.
Do they only happen at Christmas? Because it's about Christ and the mass of Christ, which is, I don't know, versus the volume of Christ.
I'm gonna say probably given the geographic and archaeologic timeline, the mass of Jesus would have been maybe like 2-3 kilograms.
Given now, tops.
Right?
At the time, probably about this much.
Oh, I mean, like when he was born.
Yeah.
That's the mass we're celebrating.
True enough.
So, and it's weird because we call it Christmas, and I stubbornly put the T in there a whole bunch.
Yep.
Because I remember the reason for the season, and it's liturgical, and they have a mass, which is like a celebration of. We're gonna celebrate your birth by symbolically consuming your flesh and blood that you consecrated in proxy for us when you died 33 years after you were born. I love the time travel paradox of all of this.
Take this spinach artichoke dip, and I'm out. Sorry. That's when there were 16 followers, but the spin dip came out, and they weren't going to eat that in remembrance of him. This is my dough.
Take this Zima. It is my blood.
You know, if Jesus was actually the man, he put in water into Zima. Because the effervescence in the pool, everyone would have had a great time. And nobody would have got drunk.
I want to thank Adam Reed and H. John Benjamin for revitalizing the Zima brand.
Yeah, I think really.
In Archer.
Yeah. I mean, the other most recent Zima reference, I think, would have been Friends. Right?
Oh. That was the daytime version, because the nighttime version was Nox Zima.
That's funny. Yeah, okay. Here's the thing about the cultural implications of Christmas.
Cultural?
Yeah. There it is.
Yeah!
So I watched a show growing up called MASH.
Mm-hmm. That took place.
It's a 7-year series about a 3-year war. Each year had a Christmas episode. So they had 7 Christmas episodes in the series of MASH. And that's a Christmas miracle. I just like
a calendaric nightmare.
I mean,
I don't know who calendaric are, but
it's no 39 BC, which was a 416-day year.
Yeah,
but like,
so I will argue that it actually fits the original movie concept, because the movie was not a straight through plot. The movie was a set of vignettes.
You were late to watching the movie, weren't you?
I was super late. I remember
I
was
like
this years old when I watched it all the way through.
I was remembering being shocked that you hadn't seen it.
It was this year. Well, I'd seen bits.
Yeah.
And I tried watching it when I was much young, and
you're like, this is not the TV show. I'm not into this.
I was not ready for that.
Yeah.
So that when I had time to watch it, and I watched it, I went, "Oh, this is a brilliant, terrible movie. Great character studies."
Yes,
which makes it a great movie, but not.
It's
a different kind. It was even then. It was a different kind of movie. But it was all just vignettes, and I can see that all those vignettes were also like all the Christmas that you saw, although because of serialized television, would have been pre-referenced to I think that they could be just other things that happened at various Christmases along the way.
But it mattered enough in these worlds where these Christmas specials happen. But again, it was about they throw in one extra typically in those kinds of scenes. They throw in forgiveness. Right? And then also family, friends, remembering wanting to be with family, right? Because they're at war or whatever. But but even crazy Star Wars Christmas, right?
Oh yes,
that wasn't about the resurrection of Jesus. It was about overcoming dark odds because we have family and friends.
And Wookiees,
they're friends.
Chewbacca's wife.
If I can make Chewbacca noises, I will. There you go. That's pretty much it.
Man, I'd hate to be those kids. What was it like when you met Mom?
Because all of them could talk.
It's a speech impediment.
It's a speech impediment. Hey, Dad. What's wrong with your kid? I'm just talking words. I mean, birds know what birds are saying just because I don't understand, right? Not each bird across species. I'm just saying. Crow knows what crow says.
Yeah.
If they grew up in the same family.
Magpies on different continents they sound like magpies, but they have a
different vocabulary.
Well,
it's no different than I speak English, French people speak French. Just because we're both humans on the same planet doesn't mean we speak the same language.
Magpies are humans too?
Yes, pretty much.
So
crows teach their kids which people they hate.
One of the reasons I think I'm justified in my claim that the secular is more important than the spiritual is the number of things that we will just willy-nilly attach to Christmas, whether they are Christmassy or not.
Ooh, i.e. the Star Wars movie.
The Star Wars. Well, I mean that's a very direct imprinting of Christmas on another canon.
But it's the same sort of idea it matters enough to us that we want to find ways to make these inclusions.
A few of my favorite things. Christmas song?
Which Christmas song? Duh.
No, the song. These are a few of my favorite things.
Ah, yes, very good.
When the dog bites, when the bee stings.
I do enjoy that song.
I do. Is it a Christmas song?
No.
But we played at Christmas.
Yes, we also played Jingle Bells at Christmas.
Right. We also. Churches have been playing Hallelujah. Like Leonard Cohen's Hallelujah.
Which is kind of not appropriate.
It is generally considered not the kind of thing that most Christians would want in their church.
I would tend to agree. That's insane.
And drew forth a Hallelujah.
Well, like you were saying, the Messiah.
Oh yeah, Handel's Messiah. Big staple at Christmas time. Not a Christmas
musical.
Not a Christmas thing.
Yeah.
But we're okay with it because it conveys the feeling.
Victories, failures, both shall be celebrated.
Yep. Well, so I mean,
because warfare to me is just a failure in general.
Warfare. It's how much you pay to go to war.
Yes, more like a war unfair. Like an awareness unfair.
So,
are there no piranhas in the moat? No, the acid would kill them.
I wish that we could have in this hour maintain focus.
It's the holidays.
It's the holiday season, and whoop-de-doo.
Back to what I wish we could have covered in this hour.
I've been maybe being a little more fair, or spend a little more time on this
But I don't know how
being
much
contrary to the proposition.
So I wrestled with this before we came. If we were to, on the face of it, boil it down to the spiritual aspect, it is a singular moment event. It is the celebration of Jesus' birth.
Yes.
Everything else attached to it now is the thing that most people gain meaning from.
The canon exceeds the event.
Yes. The bells and whistles have won this war.
And I think, and it's different than Easter. Like, I think for the most
people are way more somber at Easter about the Easter.
People, yeah. Which is probably, in the Christianity of all things, more appropriate.
Yes.
And I think that's great within Christianity to actually really embrace that part and not make it about the trappings. I mean, yes, it's about family, but it's also it's family coming together.
I want them to have like a big Pentecost weekend or something, just because I want more holidays.
Feast of the Circumcision,
vacation time. So then, to celebrate, not of the. God.
Yeah. Yeah.
It seems like a very tiny feast. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah. Loaves and fishes, man. Loaves and fishes.
Foreskin soup. Oh my God.
So
how do they circumcise a whale? Foreskin divers. Anyway.
One bite at a time. Oh no, that's how you eat an elephant. Yeah. Well, this has been a conversation that we've had a fortnight between Christmas and the New Year.
We're going to be talking about the year-end wrap-up, the predictions for the next year, maybe having a little drinky.
I hope I can find the predictions I wrote down from last year.
I hope you put them on your phone.
I think I did.
Okay.
I put them somewhere.
Because none of us want to go back and video log and listen
to
all
Hey, producer.
Hey, wait. Yeah, we got a guy.
We'll be back
Here's
in
$20. You get paid for this one.
We'll be back in 14 nights. Fortnight.
I am going to build artificial plastic walls like this and shoot you from the top. Back in a fortnight. Nice.
There's a Kill Bill 3? Oh.
That is not a reason for me to play Fortnite. However, they're new Tron out.